New here tonight, it's the showdown between the Metro Police Chief and the head of the Civilian Review Board. Ed Harness accuses Metro Police of lying on a warrant that led to the death of a Louisville man who was wanted for domestic violence nearly 3 years ago. The chief said on WHAS 11, Harness is either incompetent or not aware of how the criminal justice system works. WHAS 11 Night Team's Clarice Shaley and photojournalist Emma Gefter have the back and forth.
A U.S. Marshal shoots and kills Omari Cryer as he runs from police in May of 2022. Police were serving Cryer a domestic violence warrant.
We believe that there was false information provided to the charging attorney for the arresting warrant.
Louisville's Office of Inspector General is calling police action and training to question, saying Cryer's Fourth Amendment rights were violated.
Search and seizure being his death, and then also the search of the residence.
Harness's investigation with the Civilian Review and Accountability Board claims 12 wrongdoings, including false statements in the warrant and criminal complaint and not following policy guidelines. He referenced the recently negotiated consent decree.
This is behavior that's illustrated in the findings from the Department of Justice. False information used to gain warrants to do searches. And this appears to be a continuance of that.
Right. There's a lot of pretty outlandish claims that he makes in that investigation.
Police Chief Paul Humphrey claims his officers didn't lie.
So clearly there's either some kind of incompetence or lack of awareness of the way the criminal justice system works that led him to make these decisions. And what I'm not going to do is stand by and let him drag us through the mud with things that aren't true.
The chief told us in a live interview there's body camera video with the woman in Cryer's case saying she was strangled to the point that she went unconscious during the attack. Humphrey says the initial charges against Cryer were also first reviewed by a domestic violence prosecutor.
We mess up every day. We're human beings, right? And so when we mess up, it is my job to hold ourselves accountable. It is the community's job to shine light on it. But in this process of trying to build community trust, someone who is supposed to work in partnership with both us and the community to make sure that everyone knows what we're doing needs to be competent and do the job the right way to show the public what we're doing. And that is not what happened in this case.
As claims are denied, the department has until March 9th to provide a response.
We're just going to operate understanding that the department will act in good faith.
In Louisville, Clarice Shaley, WHAS 11 Night Team, on your side.
Harness says the investigative file is being delivered to the department's professional standards unit tomorrow, and following the guidelines in the consent decree, they have 45 days to respond. The Metro Police Department is also putting together a response to these allegations for people to review.